So, welcome everyone. Oh, I have 210 followers. Nice. I didn't even catch that. Oh yeah, because Dead Tanks followed the other day. Anyways, hello, welcome all. Okay, we are officially up and running. All the notifications are going through. So, I know I just did a cooking stream like 4 days ago with Jordan. That was kind of the pilot. So, for those that don't know, I cook just about every Sunday. I cook my dinner for the entire week basically. If not the entire week, then there might be like 1 or 2 days where I have to go make something random. But for the most part, every Sunday, I like to cook myself a meal for the week just to make sure that I have that going forward. And I've decided that now would be best of time to go ahead and start streaming that because, as you all should know, cooking has always been like a major part of what I do. So I was like, I mean, if I do YouTube, I'm gonna do cooking with it, and so yeah, we'll be here every Sunday. This is the start of a new series called Sunday Sizzle or Sunday Sizzling. I haven't really came up with the name of it yet. It's just every Sunday I will be cooking something. But give me 1 second. I am going to send out notifications and get my hat right. There we go. There we go. Alright. So yeah, just give me 1 second. Gotta send out notifications and whatnot. I wish I could do like unfortunately I can't multi-stream because I have to use my phone for cooking stuff. So this is like a Twitch only thing until I can upload or until I can get a laptop and actually start doing it with the laptop. I'm gonna wash my hands, don't worry. I don't know, some people will look at you like scratching your ears and whatnot and they'll just be like, oh, what the fuck? Yeah. I'm just like, I mean, it happens. Oops. What's that there? I have a lot of Discord servers that like I'm in because those are like the communities of the people that I watch. Well, some of them. Some of them I don't really watch anymore and I just haven't left. But hey, they have self-promo channels, so don't mind if I do. A lot of them, though, I actually do take part in their community. Then again, I don't watch videos, or I don't really watch YouTube as much anymore. Like, I don't really find myself having as much time to just sit. Well, one, I don't have a couch. Let me start there. So I don't just like sitting in my living room, and I don't have a TV in my room. To try to keep myself as productive as possible, I just said no. Because, I mean, if I have a TV, I'm just not going to be productive. But we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to pull up the stream really quickly on my second phone just so I can make sure everything is running smoothly. And we're going to go ahead and get started with everything. 5 minutes in. That's fair timing. Stream manager. That should give people enough time to funnel in. Alright. Everything looks good. Oh, wow, it looks amazing. Okay, so, as the title said, tonight we are going to be making chicken katsu. What is chicken katsu? Chicken katsu is a type of fried chicken to where instead of frying it in regular batter, you fry it with panko. Yeah, panko breadcrumbs. Now, with my chicken katsu, I tend to just throw in a little bit of extra. So, like, I throw in some bonito flakes with it as well. And you'll see just how I do that here shortly. But first thing first, you start by washing your hands. And that's with any cooking thing. Now, I'm not going to do a close-up of me washing my hands because you don't need to do that. And thank you for the follow, Get Ready. Cooking stream is lit as fuck. Thank you. I hope so. Not much going on right now. Just getting started. About to wash my hands, and then we're gonna get. Sorry. Is this pre-recorded? Fuck no, it's not pre-recorded. I don't pre-record stuff. I simplify. Thank you for the follow as well. But yeah, no, I don't pre-record any of my streams. Pre-recording is so stupid to me, cause it's like you can't interact with people, and I don't know. It's like if you're gonna stream, the whole point of live streaming versus uploading is the fact that like it's live interaction, live engagement. So it's like if you're not doing live engagement and live interacting, there's no point in streaming. At that point, just upload to YouTube. All right, that takes care of that. And so first things first, always start by making where you stay at in TN. Cannot disclose. I see you. I'm in your closet. No, you're not. Wait, actually, let me go check. You're a lie. You're a lie. You're not in my closet. Also, I can't disclose where I stay at. I already said the state abbreviation. That's too much information. Cake is caking? Oh my. I hate it here, bro. Never doing an IRL stream ever again. This is the last one. Fucking hell. Anyway. So, to get this chicken katsu dinner started off, we're going to cook some rice. Rice is very, very simple to make. Y'all can get a little peek at my island there. Cut the ads off. If I don't have ads, how am I going to make the money to, you know, like, buy the food, to cook the food? Sorry, I need the ads. If you sub, though, hey, come here. Subs are only $5.99 or $4.99. My fault. $4.99 a month. And with that $4.99 a month, you never have to worry about ads again. How much do you get for ads? Not nearly enough. So, little thing about ads. Ads do not pay a lot. So to be honest, you're not really making that much off of ads unless you're drawing in about like 100K views. That's when you're making like something off ads. Other than that, you're not really making much off ads. Cute treat, thank you. But yeah, ads themselves don't pay. It's mainly sub. Why run them? Because that is still money building up, of course, and because I have to. But it's part of the contract. But other than that, ads don't really pay that much. It's mainly like your subs, your outside sponsors, super chats, all that stuff. That's where you get most of your money from. Who's the contract? Twitch. As part of me. Well, it's like a mini contract, okay? So when I became affiliated for Twitch, of course you have to do, excuse me, you have to do like onboarding and all that stuff. Excuse me again. And so part of that is actually like running the ads because that's money on their end that they're also getting. So yeah, I have to run ads. It's not optional. It is not optional. It's either I run ads or I become unaffiliated and I need that extra money. Alright. So we got our rice and wash your rice. That's what we're going to do. We're going to wash our rice. You always want to wash your rice in cold water. Maybe flip that, make sure it's cold. I'm only going for 1 cup of rice for now because that's all I really need. Fridge reveal. I mean, you saw the fridge. I'm not showing you what's inside of it. But washing rice, there's a few ways to go about it. You could just like do it like this, kind of a more general thing. I like to really get in there, move the rice around. Helps get some of that rice that maybe just be like sitting under and all that stuff. And you just want to do this. I really hope y'all can hear me, by the way. But basically, when the water's coming out, once, I can't really show you the difference, but once the water that's coming out looks clear, that's when you know your rice is ready. Now, you might be asking, isn't this optional? And if you look it up, they may say it's optional. It's not optional. Wash your rice. If you're going to cook rice, just wash it. I use jasmine rice personally. Alright, that should be good. Let me see. Nope. Oh my god, I forgot it's cold outside. So the water is getting colder. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna just wash it until I get frostbite. Alright. Alright, that's good to go. You do not normally cook rice, store it in the microwave on a plate for 5 minutes with a cup of water? No. Did I read the instructions? When I first started cooking it, yes. But like washing the rice, that didn't come from like, so it won't tell you about washing the rice on the actual like bag of the rice. That's more of like a traditional thing. That's what a lot of people of Asian descent do with their rice. So like overseas, a lot of the Japanese and stuff, they actually wash their rice before they cook it. I think it's like to help really bring out the grains in it and all that stuff. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. There's a reason why. Like there's actually a reason why. I say overseas, but I know where I learned to wash my rice from actually came from Jorgen. I stayed with his family for a bit, and they used a lot of rice, and they would always wash their rice. Finger movements weren't following thoroughly. You were going counterclockwise, not clockwise. Is that like a legit thing? Chat, I'm open to criticism. Like, if y'all got some sauce, give me that sauce, bro. Anywho. While we wait on that response, to get the bugs off the rice, man, it'll be alright. I used to eat them before. So, rice is gonna go right here into the rice cooker. Like I said, throwing in about 1 cup of rice, that's gonna equal about 2 cups of rice. Rice always doubles. So, if you're just making something for yourself, you don't need that much. Now, I'm making a cup of rice because I'm going to be eating on this all week. And rice actually stretches. It's not like one of those foods, like once you cook it, you have to immediately eat it. Now, albeit you don't want to let rice just sit for like days on end. But for the most part, as long as you refrigerate it, rice can stretch a pretty good amount of time. You can quote me on that one. All right. So now we have that. We're gonna go about, I always forget, it's 1.5. Yeah, just 1.5 cups of water with that. I mean, y'all don't really care about seeing the water, I hope. So that's about 1 1/4. Do another 1/4. And then I'm gonna also go with about a tablespoon of oil. This can be oil of your choosing. I use avocado oil. So roughly about a tablespoon of that. And you're just gonna mix that all in. Nothing too much, and then into the rice cooker it goes. Yep. They got little bugs on them. Then an air fry rice? No. I have a rice cooker right here. So that's gonna do its thing and cook that rice. And while that rice is cooking, we're gonna go ahead and move to the actual chicken katsu part. Always, anytime I'm cooking with rice, I always go ahead and get the rice out the way. Because rice can take a bit to cook. Alright. Now I'm going to put this back. Move over here for a second. Then I could go ahead and cut this eye on. I'm going to be cooking on medium-high heat. Going to move this right here. So as far as really frying chicken in general, but as far as chicken katsu goes, there's really 3 essentials to it. You have your flour, or the process. The process of making the chicken katsu contains 3 different parts. You have your flour, you have egg, and you have, of course, the panko crumbs. And so what I'm going to be doing, first you want to dip your chicken in flour. This is really with frying in general, but you want to dip it in flour. Once you've covered it in the flour, wait, shit, do I have flour? Okay, I have flour. I think, okay, yeah. I have flour. So first you want to cover it in flour. After you've covered it in flour, you move to the egg washing station. And with that, you don't need, with all of these, you don't need to necessarily like just smother it, especially with the egg. Egg, you dip it in, flip it, then you move it to the panko, wrap it in panko, and then it goes into your cooking oil. Which I probably should have started sooner, because now I'm going to have to wait for the eye to heat up. And then once the eye heat up, I can put the oil in, and then I have to wait for the oil to finish. I didn't think this through. Alright. But I mean, hey, pan heats up pretty early. I recommend using just a deep skillet like this that's kind of deep, because you don't really need to like deep fry these. So like you don't need a big thing that you just dip it in. You kind of want to only cook it on one side at a time. So for that, that's why I'm using this skillet right here. Deep skillet gets the job done. And see who? I'm going to go ahead and put that oil in. I use pure vegetable oil. Now, you don't have to. This is like the very fancy oil, but it is like some of the most healthier, or not some of, it's one of the more healthier options as far as cooking oil goes. And I mean, I try to stay healthy. I say that, and if you look right there, I have a snack bowl that has like Rice Krispies there. So, I mean, everyone gets to have their splurge here and there. I'm gonna go ahead and empty this on in. We just gotta wait for that to heat up, and then we can get started with everything. As far as the chicken itself, now, there we go. So, as far as the chicken itself goes, I'll show you guys what it looks like. I'm not gonna keep it out for now, but basically, the song chain. So with the chicken, I've been marinating it. I will say this, with meats in general, and I said the same thing when I was cooking with Jorgen, you don't want to season it like right before you're about to cook it, because what ends up happening is once you start cooking that meat that you've just seasoned, the heat is going to, or the pan itself is going to absorb all the seasoning. The chicken will not. So typically, whenever you're cooking with meat, you want to marinate it ahead of time, and that's what's really gonna allow the flavor to soak into the meat itself versus you cooking seasoning and some of it staying on the meat. So I've been marinating my chicken for about a day now. And what I used to marinate it, I used some. It was 5 table about. Yeah, I'm trying to. Some. I wish I pre-recorded this now. Anywho, so I match the marinade to however much of an item I have. So for instance, I had 5 chicken breasts. I used 5 tablespoons of soy sauce, 5 tablespoons of sesame oil. I used about 2 tablespoons yum yum sauce, 2 tablespoons mustard. And did I add anything else? No, that was it. I think I added Q-pie, two tablespoons Q-pie mayo, I'm pretty sure. It sounds weird, sounds random, but I promise you, it tastes so good. Oh my god. And then, of course, also another hack you can do whenever you're frying. Whenever you're gonna fry something, at least pan fry it, you can actually season the flour that you're dipping it in, and that's also going to help bring that flavor out. What you put in the seasoning? So the seasoning, like I was just saying, I'm gonna wait and season the actual flour. But what I intend to use is onion powder, garlic powder. What all do I have? Onion powder, garlic powder, some ground cumin, of course salt and pepper, and maybe some thyme. And whatchamacallit, I have this. A little bit of bonito paste. Really give it that rich flavor. But yeah, that's about it. And then I already gave off my little secret ahead of time. I throw in bonito flakes with the panko just to give it a little extra crunch. So yeah, right now just waiting for this to cook over. Also, I'm making broccoli with this too, but I'm not really gonna focus on the broccoli. Broccoli, okay. I typically home cook everything or like hand make everything for the most part. Broccoli, bruh, just buy the frozen vegetable packs. You don't need to sit there and like go out, buy the actual like big broccoli things and kind of break those down into the little florets. Just buy the already packaged vegetable broccoli. It's not worth it. Throw that shit in the microwave. Basically, I'm throwing it, I steam my broccoli. My little rice cooker, it has a steam setting, so I just steam my broccoli. Let it puff up. You good to go. Yeah, basically. But yeah, I just steam it. Let me check and see if this is ready. Best way to check your grease, throw a little bit of water in it. Yeah, like my grease is not hot at all. I think. Because if I do this, yep, nothing happens. If you put some water in your grease and nothing happens, that means the grease is not hot enough yet. Because if water and grease come together, yeah, you're done. You're done. But anyways, yeah, we got a little bit of downtime. I forgot the whole part of the grease itself has to heat up. So, hi, how's it going? How you guys doing today? On this wonderful Sunday night, how are you all doing? feel like I don't interact with my chat as much, albeit this is the most my chat has ever interacted with me. Also, I am hungry. I am going to eat a banana. Because my bananas are starting to go bad, and I don't want to hear anything in my chat about the way I eat my bananas. Yes, I do peel them seed side up, so that way I can take the seed out before I eat the rest of the banana, because as I'm eating the banana, I don't want to have to worry about biting and eating the seed. But yeah, I've actually been thinking about a legit stream schedule. So far, I'm thinking Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. I'm off Friday and Sunday, and then Monday and Wednesday, I don't necessarily do a lot. Minecraft Mondays are coming back. I'm actually going to start it tomorrow. I've been waiting to get back on my hardcore world. I've been waiting for so long. I'm about to hit day 100, so that's what's up. Wednesdays will probably be a free day. I just play whatever. More than likely, it's going to be Rivals, because that's my latest addiction. And then Fridays, I haven't decided. I have one thing that I won't say because I don't know how well the person I'm working with it, I don't know how well they'll like if I was to say it ahead of time. So I'm going to be working on that. I don't know if it's going to be live streamed or if it's going to be something we kind of do in the background. But Fridays will be for fighting games. So I'm definitely going to be playing a lot of Street Fighter 6. There's going to be some Tekken in the mix. I want to really get in and learn how to play Strive because I love Guilty Gear Strive. It's just I don't necessarily understand the game just yet. I understand the characters I play and how to punish people with them. But as far as the game, Guilty Gear Strive goes, I don't really know much about it. So mainly those three. And then, of course, you'll have the one-offs. You'll have like the Marvel vs. Capcom collection. Sorry. Just as soon as I get to streaming on my PlayStation anyway. You have the Marvel vs. Capcom collection. You have the Capcom Fighting Collection 2 that's coming out this year that I cannot wait to play. Dragon Ball Fighters, Killer Instinct, and may even see some Sparking Zero if I ever decide to buy it. I don't know. I'm not that much of a fan of Sparking Zero. I played it with my brother. It's a nice little fun game, but nothing that I think I'm willing to spend my money on anytime soon. Plus, I don't have a lot of money. Hence why you guys have to watch ads. But the grease is starting to heat up. I can hear little poppings. Y'all got anything going on in chat? Any exciting projects? Anything y'all are just excited for in general? This coming up month, year, whatever? I need to upload the VODs. I'm all over the place right now, but yeah, I need to upload the VODs. I'm going to check this. Okay, let's get in there. It's definitely having a reaction now. I'm going to go ahead and start assembling everything. Yeah, the grease is getting there. Okie doke. Bowls. And then the rice cooker is going. I can see the steam rising. I don't know if y'all can. I don't know if the camera's catching it. There's steam going on through there. So, got our little station going right here. I'm trying to see how I'm gonna set this up for future reference. There we go. Got our 3 bowls set up. So, I like to just keep it in an order. I like to keep the panko closer. There we go. I don't need this, by the way. This is trash. Anyways, I like to try to keep the panko a bit closer to the skillet. So that way, once it's done in panko, I can hurry up and transfer it to the skillet. And there's less of a mess for me to clean up afterwards. So, that being said, in the first bowl is going to go your flour. Let me grab that. For a generous amount of flour in there, you're going to have to cover 5 breasts. Which I've already flattened, by the way. If you're going to fry, try to flatten it. Especially if you're going for like a pan fry. You want to try to flatten it. Anywho. Trying to level that out a little bit. There we go. We can season it here in a bit. Gonna go ahead with your egg wash. I'm going to start with 3 eggs. And if I need more, I can just add more later. And a funny story, I know how to crack the eggs with only 1 hand. Also, I need to get a smaller tripod someday, so that way I can actually like show you guys the act of me doing it. But I mean, there's nothing wrong with this POV, right? You guys are fine with this, right? I hope so. Also, I know how to crack it with 1 hand, so look, just go boop. Got an egg. That's a neat little trick, I know. It doesn't really matter, to be honest. I just think it's cool. Alright. Also, it leaves your hands kind of like eggy, so yeah. It's cool, but it's not optimal. Anyway, you're going to go ahead and whisk those eggs up. Because this is going to be an egg wash, and you're going to need that yolk. Alright, that's good. Now, I'm going to just fill this up with panko crumbs. I have way too much panko crumbs, so I'm going to have to start frying things more. But then again, I don't like frying things. Then, I'm going to go ahead and throw in those bonito flakes. I'm going to go ahead and throw these back in the refrigerator, because keep your eggs refrigerated. These go back into my pantry. This goes in the trash. And we're going to mix this in. we go. Now we're gonna go ahead and season this batch of flour right here. You guys can't really see the panko. I just realized if I like, there we go. Actually, I have a better idea. What if I put this up here? Oh, wow. Okay, that works. It kind of looks like Hell's Kitchen in a way. And then that way, yeah, okay. This works perfect. Hello there. Do y'all prefer this camera angle or do y'all like the old camera angle better? I look so fucking stupid just standing here. I look like Shinji, bro. Oh, wow. I kind of like this camera angle, though. Because that way the camera's, like, kind of out of my way. And you guys get the whole view of the kitchen. That's better? Okay, perfect. And this helps me a lot with cooking. Can you guys still hear me? Can see your print now? Oh, my. Anyways, can you guys still hear me pretty well up there? I have it put on top of my refrigerator. Yeah? Okay, cool. That works. Alright. I'm gonna put this on a paper towel just for safekeepings. And oh my god, I just see my ass cheeks on screen, bruh. I have regrets. I have a lot of regrets right now. Oh my god. I just see my bare ass. Is that how to video on your huh? No. Okay, no. This isn't a how-to video. This is like the actual stream. I have it pulled up on my second phone just to make sure that everything runs smoothly. If it was a if I was gonna look at a how-to video, I would do it beforehand, not like during the actual stream itself. Anyway, almost caught you lying is insane. Alright, so I have that. I need my seasonings. Alright. I might bring the camera back down once I get to the actual frying portion. Well, I mean, almost lost a follow. No. Alright, let's see. I said onion powder, garlic powder, some cumin, salt, pepper, and bonito paste. And then that should be good. I don't want to add any spice. If I want that, I'll throw in some sriracha. Don't need sage. Don't need thyme. We're good. Try some lemon on it. I actually don't have any lemon, but I will take that into consideration for the next time. So anyways, gonna give this a generous touch of salt, generous touch of pepper as well. Then some garlic powder. I don't have like precise measurements for any of my seasonings. I kind of just do it. But onion powder. What I like to say about the seasonings, take into account how much of it you have to make. So, for instance, this batter is going to be for 5 different things of chicken. I need a generous amount of seasoning because that, like, you would need a generous amount of seasoning for 5 chickens. Then with cumin, I will tell you now, be very careful with cumin because with cumin, it's very strong, so the cumin can easily just overpower everything else within seasoning. So just be very careful with that cumin. And then we're going to go with half a tablespoon. Wait, how much is half a tablespoon? Half a teaspoon. Get it? Okay, yeah. There we go. Then we're gonna go with half a teaspoon of miso paste. Or I'm bonito paste, not miso paste, bonito paste. Miso paste is kind of different. Not really, but kind of. Mix that all in. Alright, your seasoned flour is now ready. And then that should be hot enough. So we're going to just take all this, put it back in. And now we can get out that chicken. And say what you want, but I'm gonna be wearing gloves during all of this because I've dealt with raw chicken before, and it's not fun. So yeah, I'm putting on gloves. Plus, it's just a matter of principle when dealing with raw stuff. You want to have on gloves so that way you don't get yourself sick or anything. Thank God my ass was not in the frame. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can bring the camera back down here. Alright, welcome back. So, let's see how this angle works. And so now, like I was saying, 3-step process. So, got that marinated chicken. And we're only going to do 2 chickens at a time, by the way. Anyways, I'm going to take the chicken. I thought I trimmed all the excessive fat. Whoops. It's too late now. We'll deal with it. Actually, here's how you deal with excessive fat. I don't want to do it while I have the gloves on, though. I have a pack of 100 gloves. It'll be alright. Hang on. One sec. Okay, that rice is done cooking. Put these right there for now. So, anytime you have an issue where, like with meats, there's a piece hanging off or something, just stick a toothpick in it. Let it cook for a bit and remove that toothpick later. I'm gonna try to push that all the way through without making contact with that meat. And now, that done. We're gonna pull it up because we're gonna cook it that side down first. Wait, I have to roll it in the flour and everything. I'm gonna take that out for now. Alright. Just the tripod real quick. So, like I said, I'm gonna cover that in flour here. Looks pretty good. Wash it in the egg. then into the crumbs it goes. This is what you want to get the most of. Those crumbs. Alright, and now that we've done all that, this is going to go through there. For now, I'm going to let it rest while I get started with the second one. Now, I have to be extra careful. Normally, I wouldn't be this close to the grease as I'm like doing this. But, camera angle calls for camera angle measures. Anyways, egg wash. Alright, and I'm going to choose now to go ahead and throw it in, and that way they can better be on the same time. Dip that in the crumbs. Go, and you're just gonna ride that in gently. And we're gonna let that cook for 4 minutes and give it a nice flip. Meanwhile, I am going to swap out of these gloves because they're already very dirty. You spilled some? Whoops. I'm not gonna hold y'all. I thought these bowls were bigger than what they were. But all is fine. I am going to clean this though. And then on that second to last batch, I'm gonna take that rice out and go ahead and get started on the whatchamacallit. Actually, do I have anything to put the rice in? Not really. Shit. Life finds a way. Anywho, I'm going to move the camera over here so I can do this a little more safely and potentially a little less messy. You guys can hear that chicken cooking, correct? Also, that oil was like dangerously close to spilling over. But it's not spilling over, so all is fine. I lied. It kind of did spill over a little bit. Nothing that will put my life in immediate danger, though. All right, for 11. Should be good to take this toothpick out. Set it aside. Gonna toss it in a bit here. Gonna go ahead and flip these tongs. Give it a nice, gentle flip. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Get it in a little bit closer. That nice, crisp brown. A little bit of crunch on it too. It's very nice. Anyways, that's gonna go for about 3 more minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and prepare the plate as well. Preparing a plate, simple process. Take a plate, like that. I personally throw on about 3 stacks, double paper towels. And this is really to just kind of let the grease sit on this and kind of like soak up into that. So that way your chicken isn't as greasy when you eat it. But this is where the chicken is going to go once everything is said and done. Eat the raw chicken? Hell no. Absolutely not. This isn't Minecraft, bruh. No. I don't care how much you try to pay me. It's not happening. Tips? You trying to get a tip? I don't know if tips work, actually. As far as tips and stuff goes, I don't know if you're on mobile or PC, or if you're on console, wrap it up. You're not doing tips. But if you're on mobile, if you go to my channel page and go to like where it says about, one of those little panels, it'll say donate. That's where I think my tips and stuff is. And then if you're on PC, you can just scroll right down. It'll be right below me. God damn. Hey, be careful when you're frying. Grease burns are real. The grease is popping, so you will just catch strays, bro. Anywho. Actually, I think it's I donate. If I remember correctly, my commands. Okay, there you go. Yeah, it's I donate, not I tips. I should probably fix that, shouldn't I? Anywho. Gonna go back down there. I'm not eating the raw chicken, by the way. If that's what you're gonna try to send me money for, save your bag. I'm not eating the raw chicken. That's just not happening. Also, we should have time for it. I want to show off the chicken, but I will let you know now, whenever you're frying or cooking with grease in general, your grease is going to heat up over time. So if it's something that's going to take a while, now when it takes a while, I'll just cut the eye off completely when I'm frying some stuff. But for the most part, you just want to try to like move at a pace. So that way your grease doesn't overcook itself. And then when you're cooking your stuff, it's no longer the desired texture you want. Alright, gonna let that drip a bit. You want to make sure you grip it nicely so that way it doesn't fall. Because if it falls back into the grease and the grease splashes over, you're probably going to get splashed. And by probably, I mean most definitely. Alright. There we go. Now, I will say this. Unless you're an expert fryer, your first batch is always going to look better than the rest. It gets biased. But anywho, That's how our first batch is looking. It feels nice. It feels very textury, very crunchy. And so we're gonna slide this in the microwave for now, just so it can kind of actually, no, not the microwave, into the oven. I trust the oven more. I just don't like microwaves. So I'm gonna just set that aside anywhere safe for the time being. And gonna go ahead and re-glove and re-go over the process for the next batch. And I'm gonna just, actually, you guys get the uppies POV. That's what I'm calling this now. So yeah, for now, you guys can get the uppies POV. Alright, next batch. Oh, gloves. I'm gonna just have these here kind of handy. Alright, now I can actually work a little bit further from that. I'm gonna cut this eye down just a hair because it looks like it's trying to cook itself. Anywho, flour. Wash. Panko. Perfect. Go ahead and grab this next one. Flour it. Oh, this one's kind of big. Wash it. I'm gonna need more egg wash. That's totally fine. I only have one more chicken to do anyway. Actually, it may be alright. So I'm gonna move this closer here because I'm gonna go ahead and lay these. I'll go ahead and lay this one in. This one. Go ahead. Just try to quickly apply those panko to ensure that both of them get the same amount of cook time. Should have dipped this in the other sink. right? How the back of my shirt get stained? Oh, shit. Wait, what happened? Oh my god. Anyway, so the way this shirt got stained, actually, a while back, my car, the alternator for it went out, and so I put a new alternator in, but it was still kind of giving me some issues. So I drove it to AutoZone, smartest thing I could have done. Well, not really the smartest, but anyways, I drove it to AutoZone to get it checked. And once I got to AutoZone, we figured out the starter had went out. And so basically, all that to say, this was the shirt that I put in a new starter. Mechanic and a chef are going to the chapel. I wouldn't call myself watch that grease. Yeah, I am. That's why I kind of dialed it back a little bit, because it does look like it's trying to cook in on itself. But I still want to make sure the chicken itself gets cooked. But yeah, I am watching the grease. Kind of waiting to see how this batch turns out. If it's a little darker than I'd like, then I'm just going to shut it off to low. Right now, I have it at the medium, from the medium line. But I wouldn't call myself a mechanic just yet. Oh, wait, I need to be getting this rice out, actually. So that way I can go ahead and do the broccoli. Or, I'm going to wait till I flip this chicken, because it literally has 1 minute. Plus, I low-key don't even know where I'm going to put the rice, if I'm being honest. Do I have a bowl? Milk lover? Huh? When did you join in? Did you like change your name recently or something? I'm trying to think. Where am I gonna put this freaking rice? I have this. I could take the cheese out of here. Do you show your face? Yeah, I show my face. It's just right now I'm kind of focusing on the food itself. I could put this cheese somewhere else and put the rice in here. That would require me to move the cheese. Because if you do, I might be able to understand. Oh, got you. Alright, I'm gonna flip this. Yeah, no, that's not ready at all. I'm gonna give it a little more time. What games do I play? I don't like having my face that close to fucking frying hot grease that will definitely give me 3rd-degree burns. I'm not going to go near that. The games that I play, I was just talking earlier, I'm going to start back up with Minecraft. Lately I've been on a lot of Rivals. I play Valorant and COD here and there. Play a lot of different fighting games. Yeah. How many feet? Anyways, let's check on the chicken. Let's check on the chicken. Remember what I told y'all about not dropping. Remember what I told y'all about not dropping your food that you're frying back into the oil? I almost did that just now. Anywho, I'm gonna dial that up just a bit. But run Rivals? Do you run Rivals on PlayStation, Xbox, or PC? Or console or PC? Because you can't cross-platform Rivals comp. And I am going to get into comp pretty soon. I'm not making the mistake I did last time. Console. See, I run Rivals on PC. We could play sometime, though. I'm down for some quick matches. But about Valorant, because I see you put an exclamation mark. I don't really play Val like that anymore. I mean, I'll play it here and there. I have a few friends that like playing it, so I play it with them. But as far as me myself, if it's just me, the odds of the stream turning into a Valorant stream are pretty low. And today, at 28, I'm gonna go ahead and flip it. Think it'll run Rivals. Bubbleback IMAX? Probably not. One, it's an iMac, and Apple OS or Mac OS, I think. I forgot what it's called. I think it's Mac OS. I don't think Mac OS runs Rivals in general. I think that's a Linux Windows only. Anywho, back down to the actual fry. I could have moved that cheese and washed out the bowl. But I did say I was gonna wait to flip it. It's now 28, so 8 minutes is the safe mark as far as cooking chicken goes, regardless. So this is going to be good to flip now. Oh, that is golden. It's not as crisp as I was like, but it's golden. Nah, it's crisp. It's just one side of it kind of broke off there. And I'm gonna let that fry for only 4 minutes now. We're gonna transfer this cheese real quick. This can go into a small bowl. I don't even know what I'm gonna use this cheese for, if I'm being honest. It's leftover cheese from when I made that Alfredo. And I mean, it's not moldy or anything, so there's no point in just throwing it away. Plus, this is some real fancy cheese. It's Gouda cheese, and it's Gouda and Asiago cheese. Two of my probably favorite cheeses. I fucking love Gouda cheese so much. Like, when I first had Gouda cheese, I had like a Gouda mac and cheese. It was so good. This as well. Now, after this finishes up, I'm going to take a brief pause, let this kind of cool off because it is cooking itself a bit. Let that cool off and go ahead and get the broccoli started. Broccoli is like, I'm literally just throwing it in there, throwing some water, saying heat. Now the broccoli, I'm not going to cook excess. I'm only going to cook as much broccoli as I will be eating tonight. Speaking of eating, I mean, I could eat in my living room, but I'd have to sit on the floor. Normally, I just eat in my room, if I'm being honest. used to have like a little table that I used as a dining table, but I was moving around. Basically I was ready to get my couch and whatnot, which I mean that just never happened, but that's fine. And so I moved it to the outside, and now it's like I kind of don't want to bring it back inside because it's just been sitting outside. Not that I haven't used it or nothing. It's like my porch furniture for when I just want to go out there and chill. And to you. Go ahead. Turn this eye off. Try to get some of that excess grease off. All right. Didn't come out that bad. Bring it over here. Let's look at the second batch. These two on the sides are the second batch. Obviously, this one is a little broken-ish. So, probably needed a little bit more egg there. I'm probably going to add an extra egg. And then you guys, holy shit. Anyways. So, yeah, that one came out nicely. But this one definitely could have did a little bit better on. We got one more to go. But before we get started with that, gonna take a brief intermission here. Let that kind of relax a little bit. And we're gonna move this rice. Just throw this on the counter. So, just to show you guys, outcome of the rice. Fuck. I did not think this through. Uppy's POV! There we go. Uppy's POV. Alright, so as far as the rice goes, as you can see, it's very nice, very soft. I don't really like my rice hard, so I like it when it's kind of soft like this. Then it's not burnt or nothing. Perfect and ready to be eaten. Just gonna scoop that up into this bowl. I'm just trying to make sure I grab everything, because whatever I don't grab now will just get cooked, because I'm about to steam the broccoli. And the way I'm going to do that, now that I have my rice out the way, just going to I'm not going to set it in the refrigerator. Since this is in a bowl, I can just set this in the microwave really quickly. So, for steaming the broccoli, that's going to be a very simple process. Just going to throw in about 2 cups of water. Going to put the steamer plate in. Now, this is optional, but these right here, you can probably find these at your nearest international market. These are steam pads. And so basically what that's gonna do That's gonna prevent anything that you steam from getting stuck to this actual the steamer right there. So you just slap one of those in. And now I'm going to throw in my broccoli florets, which have already thawed. I guess I'm gonna have to make this whole pack. Yeah, because I can't just like open it and throw it back in the freezer. So there we go. Then I just press, oh wait, I have to press that to reset it and steam. And now that's gonna do its thing there. And we're going to fry this last thing of chicken here. So, just to be safe, just to play it safe, we're gonna add one more egg. That is not why I needed you to crack. Whew. I'm gonna just use, this is the same fork I used earlier, by the way. I just threw it in the sink. Alright, doing that just to play it on the safe side. Like that. Jesus. Alright, I'm gonna fry this last chicken real quick. Cut you back on. Grease is already pretty hot as is. And of course, the last one is the fucking biggest piece. Also, this is gonna by far be the most flavored piece. Just because of the fact that it was at the bottom, so it was absorbing all of the excessive marinade. Anyways, gonna flip that over now. Absolutely drown it in flour because this is the last of the flour and all of it is going in the trash anti-lay. There you go. Egg wash. And the reason I'm pressing it is just so I can make sure it gets every little inch, because with how small these bowls are, it can miss some spots. And that's how you end up having breaks in the chicken. And I don't want my chicken to be all broken. Anyways, panko crumbs go in last. Finally, I'm just giving it an extra little coating. It's like they say, the last child always gets the most love. Anyways, so the grease is gonna go. Alright. So, that's gonna take a little longer to cook because the grease is still in the process of like reheating and all that. But I'm gonna go ahead and get started with the cleaning. I'll be answering any comments, any questions, anything like that in the meantime. But to save myself from a headache later, gotta just do a little quick, brief pre-clean. This, let me mix it up. Now for these, I'm gonna just move. Nah, I can carry these over. I'm gonna finish out this water. Alright. I guess, here, you guys, look at the chicken cook. Don't look at me. That feels too awkward. Oh shit, what time did I put it in? Oops. I'll just go with 4 minutes starting now. Oops. I'll just slap it on the floor. I'm just gonna come through with the broom. And see, this is why it's okay to be messy as a chef, because at the end of the day, as long as you clean it up, it's gonna be alright. anymore. Take this, set it to the side, even though, yeah, I probably won't be using that oil after this. Yeah, I can throw this away. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and flip. Let that cook for another 4 minutes. And then I was thinking about making tea. Maybe next time. I'll just drink my Arizona tea. It'll be fine for now. Alright. I, for the most part, took care of everything. Just have a few dishes that I'll have to wash. Alright. This last piece did not come so bad. Except the coating did not stay on. Oh shit. Hey, don't move a skillet that is practically full. Oh shit. Damage control. Get the hell out of the kitchen. Bro, it was a mistake. I am not prone to human error. I think we're good now, though. Bro, that was like a 2-second fire and my fire alarms went off. These things are fucking elite. Anywho, it's not even smoky in here, so I'm kind of like, how did it pick it up? Is that like a hidden fire? Anyway. How scared am I? I'm not scared at all. The fire, what are you even trying to? I know where the fire alarm is. The fire extinguisher is right outside. I'm like, look, bro, it was an instinct. It was instinct. I'm not scared though. As you can see, the fire is contained. Nothing to be afraid of. I'm more so kind of just like, that was like a 5-second fire. That was me putting on a show for you guys. That was intentional. That was on purpose. Anyway, so it was like 5-second fire, and my fire alarm caught that, but it is just not. Oh well, I mean it's kind of smoky in here. Okay, maybe I can. Nah. Save that for the bot. I mean, VODs get uploaded to, or they stay on Switch for about, I think it was 2 months, and then I upload all my VODs to YouTube anyways. But that's beyond the point. Let me make sure I didn't miss any messages. But that's all. It's all part of the process, you know? I just wanted to show you guys why you should never move a skillet that is almost full to the brim with grease. Move it from one eye to the other because grease could fall over, and that's how fires start. But we're going to act like that never happened and move on. Show us not how to cook chicken 101. Shut the fuck up. So anyways, this is how the chicken turned out. The last one, skin did peel off a bit, but I'm not too mad because I'm gonna eat this one first anyways. But it's real nice. I'm gonna go ahead and cut that one up too, and I'm gonna plate everything. I know you did not hide it with an ad. Did the ads play? I don't know when ads do and don't play. I don't control that. I could, but I don't. Anyways. So we're just gonna take that. Gonna take this piece. Yeah, it just played. That's insane. Impeccable timing. Alright, it should be good now. Alright, I'm gonna cut through this real quick. Yeah, that skin is very loose. Oh my god. What the f- So we're gonna get a different piece of chicken. What the fuck? The second I start streaming myself cooking, I all of a sudden can't cook. That's insane work. Hey look. Hey look. 5 minutes? Nah, it's raw. Nah, this cooked. Y'all can flame me. Look, flame me, bro. I fucked up. That chicken was raw. I fess up. This one isn't gonna be though. Yeah, this one isn't raw. I think it was because I cut the eye off and then I cut it back on that it turned out like that. Move the camera. Okay, yeah. This one's safe. This one's safe. So as you can see, this one's fine. This one's fine. Hey, look, I'm not here to be safe for viewers. I'm not here to sit here and act like I'm a pro. I make mistakes, as would any ordinary human. So yeah, there you go. Nobody is above, I don't know. Nobody's perfect. I sure as hell ain't. And this chicken skin is not what I wanted it to be. I hate everything about this. This fell apart. This is a disaster. Oh my god. At least it tastes good. Sad ass chicken though. Started off so good. Hold it up to the camera. I got y'all. Hang on. It did start off good, but I mean, hey, things happen. That's just life. I have food though. Good food that I'm gonna eat. Let me show y'all real quick. This is how the chicken came out. Ignore the whole skin part. But as you can see, it's cooked. It's not raw. Cooked. Cooked. But I mean, let this be a life lesson. Things can start off very well and go to shit in about what, the span of 5 minutes. It's not about it going to shit, it's about the recovery. A little dry. Put these back in the oven for now. W setup. I appreciate it. Anywho. So now with your should be well off chicken katsu. Now it's just a matter of plating it. So I'm gonna take some rice. I think last time I did it, I actually put the rice in the bowl. I'm not doing that this time around. It's a pretty healthy amount. Same thing too, I'm gonna grab the broccoli. I hope none of my neighbors, okay, now that's what would scare me. I'm gonna up his POV real quick, but that would scare me. If my neighbors like came knocking on my door like, yo, are you good and stuff? I mean, I'd appreciate it, but I'd also be like, damn. Actually, I'm gonna use this spoon for the broccoli. Presentation wise could be much better. What the fuck am I doing? Chad, I need help. You finna eat all that? Of course I am. You think I'm just making it for the camera to look pretty? No, I'm finna eat this shit. But anyways, with chicken katsu, just want to top it off. Some katsu sauce. And then this is optional, but I always just like adding Kewpie mayo. Or Kewpie mayo. And there you have it. So I'm gonna take this off the stand real quick. Looks like a good prison meal. Fuck you. Fuck you. Anyways, this is the final presentation of it. The first time I made the chicken katsu, it went much better. There was no fires. The skin was actually crisp and on there. You season the rice. I don't season my rice when I do chicken katsu. When I do chicken katsu, I just do white rice, regular. The main point of it Lost all my respect. Look, I just seasoned my rice yesterday when I made some rice. I made like basic rice and eggs and I seasoned my rice. But like when I cook, I kind of want everything. You need something on the rice. That's yesterday. Look, when I make my meals, I want my meals to kind of like all mash together. So as far as like cooking rice and all that stuff goes, the main point isn't for the rice to have its own flavor. The chicken should do most of the work there. And then like the rice and the broccoli also blends in with that. That's the thing. When I cook, I always cook for like everything to kind of blend in together. That way, I don't just want it to like have everything have its own unique flavor. Cause then when you try to eat it all at once, it's just a whole lot of flavors clashing with one another. When it comes down to chicken katsu, the main point of the meal is of course the chicken. Which, speaking of, we are going to give that chicken a taste by itself, and then we're going to taste it with the rice and the broccoli. So here we go. I mean, still got its crunch, so it retained that. Even with some of the skin, most of the skin peeling off. Ooh. You can taste the marinade. It's very good. Everything blended in really nicely with the cooking process and the marinade process. It tastes very good. Don't worry about what my tongue does. Anywho, I'm gonna try everything at once now. Anyway, yeah, I'd say that like I'm having the most mid-ass reaction. This is actually very good. You can never honestly go wrong with the chicken katsu, even if you season the rice or not. The chicken itself really carries the whole meal, and like when you tie it in with everything else, it comes along very nicely. And that's the thing, when I cook, I don't want something to overpower the other unless it's supposed to. Like with chicken katsu, the whole point of it is the chicken itself. That should be the strong point. But like, let's say I'm making an Alfredo. I don't want the meat of the Alfredo to overpower the Alfredo sauce itself, and vice versa. It's like everything should be in harmony. That's at least for me, though. I know some people are a little different. Hmm? Is that Among Us? Oh no, that's fish. That's basically how I eat. Funny story. I actually have the nickname Pac-Man because of how much I eat. I am like a black hole when I eat. Maybe someday if I ever do like IRL content and I go out to eat, I will just record it or stream it and let you guys see truly how much of a fat ass I actually am. Because although it seems like I'm fit, which I mean I am fit, I work out a lot. Yes, I eat what I work basically. That's like my thing. It's like if I'm gonna eat a lot, then I'm gonna burn it all off. I don't want to just sit here eat, build. No, I'm fat, and I don't want to be fat. So it's like if I'm gonna eat a lot, might as well go and work out a lot. Plus, I just like running. Well, I like running and cardio. I did track in the past, but I like running and all that stuff. And then as far as other workouts goes, I used to be into like hypertrophy, and basically all hypertrophy is like building muscle, like heavy lifting, bodybuilding, all that stuff. That would fall under the hypertrophy. I did that, but I didn't really like being real bulk, so I went on a cut. And after I went on a cut, I from there went and said I kind of like doing this, and that's when I got into calisthenics. Not like the advanced stuff. Like I don't do any of the poses and all that yet. Excuse me. Kind of still building my core strength, but that's the road I'm going down now. Where do I work out at? I work out here in my house, and sometimes at the fitness center that my apartment provides. I do not have a gym membership just yet. That's just because with my job, I don't have a consistent schedule, so I don't know how frequently I'd be able to go to the gym. And if I bought a gym membership, I'd want to be able to use that membership. Who's that in the back? What do you mean? No, I'm single. I'm single as fuck. Nobody's in my house. You're not in my closet. I already checked. But yeah, no, nobody's in my house. The girl who walked behind you, there was no girl. We're not doing this gaslighting shit.
U.S. Bank's wealth management team was rated #1 for customer satisfaction.
There's nobody in my fucking house. Walked out the door? Yeah, definitely, totally. Replay the clip. I mean, y'all can clip it. If somebody actually walked behind it, clip it, bro. Clip it and send the link here. I'll wait. I'm not gonna lie. That made me laugh. I don't know. I just eat fast. I don't know why. Actually, I do know why. Because, um, basically growing up, I've always watched like cartoons, anime, and all that. And you know, typically in cartoons and anime, the people eat real, real fast. And so, my childish brain was like, hey, I'm gonna do exactly what they do. And so basically, I've conditioned myself to eat very fast. I still enjoy what I eat, like, I still take it all in and savor it, but I do eat fast like that. I can kill a Subway footlong in 2 minutes. That's rookie numbers, bro. 30 seconds. Let me tell you how to break it down. Break it down into fourths. So they already split it in half for you. That's that. Hang on. There we go. Oh. Anyways. They already split it in half. You take a fourth of that. In, chew, chew, swallow. Other one, in, chew, chew, swallow. Rinse and repeat. 1 minute. Don't quote me on that though. If you want proof, my sources, I made it the fuck up. You a bitch. Nah. When did I move in my own apartment? I moved into this apartment. I believe it was September 31st. September 31st. I don't remember. I just didn't really tell anybody because one, I'm by myself, so I want to be a little more secure, and also two, I just don't have to post everything, you know. Right now, just focusing on living life, really, doing what I do, hoping I make it big. That way, I can keep you guys entertained by burning down my fucking apartments 24/7. God damn it. Bro, can we stop with this ghost narrative? Let me stop by. I need a place for my vacation. um, hmm. I don't know about that one. I don't know. I just got this place. Been living by my own for a bit. I quite enjoy it. Asked to do a cleanse. Yeah, no. Enough of the ghost narrative. There's not a ghost in my house. Hey, if there is, they're not bothering me, so why would I bother them? How much to lick my plate clean? Bring you something from Florida? I don't think Florida has anything that I just want like that. Crabs? Low-key, I fuck with crabs. What are you saying? The more you push it away, the more they attach themselves to you? Well, there's a first time for everything. It'd be nice to have some attachments around here. Damn. $50 and 2 crabs? One with claws? I'll consider it. I'll consider it. Hit me up so we can discuss some things, but I'll consider it. But I'm finished. I love me some chicken katsu. Always a pleasure to eat. But definitely next time just be more careful overall. I excuse me. Haven't fried in a bit, so definitely a wake up call that I need to stop fucking around for one. And just don't do unnecessarily stupid things, cause if I didn't have as good of balance and the whole thing did come toppling over, that could have been pretty bad. But not gonna let that stop me. And hang on, wait a minute. Anyways, not gonna let that stop me. We'll be back next Sunday. I don't know what I'm gonna cook. I'm gonna cook something though. Of course, I'll be back live tomorrow with Minecraft. But overall, the meal itself was very good. I love chicken katsu. I love chicken, I love rice, I love broccoli. Combine all three, especially when that chicken has the right flavor and perfectly crispy. It was nice. I'd give it the meal itself 10, honestly. Well, actually, yeah, I'd give it a 10. Fuck it. Because the flavor was there, the crisp was there, and the broccoli and the rice really just helped balance things over. I'd give it a 10, bro. Because I know normally the only thing I've given a 10 so far was, I think, the steak and shrimp Alfredo got a 10. And if I'm not mistaken, I gave the pozole a 10. No, I think I gave that like an 8. I feel like I gave two things a 10 so far. Let me check. Anyways, let me see. Tacos? I do want to do tacos someday. I've never, like... Well, no, that's a lie. I have made tacos before. And then sushi. I could do sushi. Actually, sushi is on my radar. I'm gonna get like this little sushi maker kit. And I guess you guys can see my first try with sushi. Steak or chicken? I would definitely do steak or chicken. Probably steak. I don't do ground beef tacos anymore. Like, I really don't use ground beef that much anymore. Or I try not to. I try to just use either steak or chicken. Okay, no. So the chicken pesto Alfredo, I gave a 10, which I remember that being very good. Pozole was 8 out of 10. Loaded potato soup was a 10 out of 10. That one was very good. I did enjoy that. And yeah, the chicken katsu, I did give that a 10 in the past. I had miso soup with the last time. This is how it looked last time. This is on my Instagram, by the way. If you guys follow my Insta, that's where I posted a lot of my old cookings and where the new cookings are going to go. But this was my old chicken katsu. As you can see, the skin actually stayed intact and all that. Rice had you can't really see it because of glare, but rice has a little bit of eggs in it. Got my broccoli, and I made miso soup last time. I did not have the money for miso soup this time. But yeah, that one got a 10. And the steak and shrimp broccoli Alfredo, that one was obviously a 10. I forgot how the shrimp fried rice was. And the last one I did, it was like a creamy chicken Alfredo. But I used angel hairs instead of fettuccine. And yeah. Other than that, I had the pasta that I did with Jorgen. I believe we settled on a 7 with that. It was a little too thick. This one, I'd still give it a 10. It was a 10. I mean, come on now. It's chicken katsu. It's hard to mess up chicken katsu. Chicken katsu is very good. But, yeah, that's going to do it for today. I have to clean my kitchen and make sure everything gets into the refrigerator in a timely fashion so that it doesn't go bad. So you all have a wonderful, magnificent night. I thank you all so much for tuning in. Don't forget, if you haven't already, make sure you join the Discord. You can do !Discord, !Disc, !Socials, or you can check out the panels, which if you're on PC, that's going to be right under me. Mobile, you just go to my channel, go to the About tab, and it'll be there. Make sure you join the Discord so that way you stay notified for whenever I'm going live or whenever I upload, as well as just easier communication. I always communicate through Discord and whatnot. I'm on there like majority of the day. But other than that, yeah, you all take care. Y'all have a wonderful night. Thank you all for tuning in, and I will see you guys tomorrow.